they also could explain or make you understand a little bit our activity, our imaginary, our way of doing. We are all people who like dynamic images, cinema, film, and so we have been working on this and not only talking but also watching and analyzing film in in the past 2 years, and also trying to create a new wave of a relationship between the author and the viewer. This was one of the topic of our discussion, and with this experimentation that we will propose today, we would like to involve you in this relationship, in the sense that you are the author of the film, but you also at the same time are the viewer. So and this is interesting because it permits to have a collective work. This is the goal also of our experimentation. And this window project is called Window Project. It has been one of the things that we have also rehearsal and experiment many times in the past, and so we have already some experience on it, but we would like to give you some input in order to create a common experimentation, improvisation through our mobile phone, through our computer. So now I pass the word to Camilo.
Maybe unmute.
We cannot hear you. We cannot
Camilo,
hear
your voice
you.
is broken.
Oh, sorry. Let's see if I can. Maybe Marlene, you can go first, and I will check if I can go.
Camilo, we cannot hear you.
Okay, I will talk. Hi.
Yeah,
I'm
go,
Marlene.
Marlene.
Yeah, so Camilo, you can try your audio out. And hello, and I'm very glad that we can extend a little bit this experimentation together. And thank you for the organizers. And yeah, so the Audiovisual Lab was actually born because we were trying to reflect we were trying to reflect on what it means like being a subject also in a world full of images, because they're very pervasive, and we all know that. And since we have many tools that are at our disposal now, and one of them is of course Zoom, and we have been getting used to use Zoom in a certain way. But all the other tools that we have at our disposals, like telephones and the socials, and we tried to be a little bit attentive of how we look at images, and try to reflect on a way not to be like passive observer of what we get from the internet around us especially, but also like all the images that are also physical in our cities and the spaces we live through. So we didn't want to, we wanted to analyze what it meant to be so full of images, and trying to understand also like our presence in such a word. And with that, we found on the Zoom tool like a powerful way to, of course, connect people who are in very distant places, but also in the experimentation that the Zoom could serve, not in like a normal, regular way in which we're used to use it, like somebody speaks and all the other people listen, which can also be mirrored in the normal way of looking at images. Like we go to the cinema, somebody shows us an image, and we look at it, but we don't talk about it or we don't react to it. So we were trying to imagine with this window project how to be viewers but also authors at the same time, and to be like involved with each other. And you will see as we unfold the session that this is like a very powerful exercise, because it gives you the opportunity also to show something of your space, but also to investigate your space better. Because sometimes we're very, very used to have like our phone in our hand and to get distracted by the images we receive. And we don't use our power to create images to observe and analyze the world around us that much, which we could do. And this practice, we found, like through doing it, that also gives you a possibility to be more attentive somehow to yourself, the surroundings, and the people you're playing with. So, Camilo, are you still having problems?
I hope not. It's fine.
Yeah.
Better? Yay. Well, hello to everyone. Welcome to the Window Project, but also to the Audiovisual Circle of Ecoversities. I want to introduce the possibility you to join, because, well, just as a little personal introduction, but for the circle is we've been for several years in this audiovisual group that has been getting on in these years and transforming a big conversation that has taken us, for example, for me first, as a question of why us as alternative or divergent people involved in in divergent education. That's what I want to say. How we communicate through audiovisuals also, because I work with it. So how are we communicating together? We've been doing lots of things in the audiovisual circle. We did, in fact, a couple of festivals, other activities, open calls also to support other projects. You can find all of that in the webpage, but specifically this window project, we've been through a very, very deep conversation that brought us through violence and through beauty, through audiovisuals, how we learn from it, or unlearn in this case, as Ecoversities is called for. So the window project is that process that is going to evolve, and today it's evolving because today we are going to practice. We're gonna, as Marlene is saying, you are going to check how is it. So I'm very grateful for you all to be here. Hope you enjoy. That's what we are trying to. Also to feeling comfortable, also to feel weird, also to feel all what you can do and experiment with us together. I pass it to Luz.
Hello everyone, so I'm Luz and I joined the cycle I think that 2 or 3 years ago, and for me has been an experience to try to challenge how audiovisuals work, because it's, as people have been mentioning, it's a really passive scenery in which you just observe whatever movie someone has designed for you. And in the movies that I have been making, I always accompany them with a dialogue at the end. But then this was an opportunity to reframe how audiovisuals are done. And for example, in the movie that I shared yesterday, Human Learning, that was a project that we did last year in the audiovisual circle. And we were working with meditations in the middle of the movie, so people get involved. So it was an opportunity to do things in a different way and bring this different way also to audiovisuals, even though it's a little bit hard because it's a flat screen and someone is showing you something. And then this window project in particular, it's an opportunity to play really, and to also become a creator and share a little bit about yourself, a little bit about the space you are in, and play around with the images, and precisely doing that part of not only becoming a passive receiver of information, but a creator of something together, a mosaic or a window to your space. So yeah, I think that's for me, and I'll pass it to Vanessa.
Hi everybody, welcome. So indeed, when we start together, we will be doing a kind of big improvisation. So you will see other images, things happening in the images of the others, and then you can adapt your image to the other images, and it'll be consistently changing. And it's just like an unfolding, and therefore the title of the unfolding cinema. So I'm just gonna propose that we do a little warm up, everybody with their cameras, so that we try to use the camera in a different way. So we don't use it as like something outside of ourselves or something in a registration kind of way, but more as a tool. So I propose that if everyone can, they may please put on their video so that you can see literally what happens with the others, and you can also try it out yourself. So very nice to see the faces. Welcome everybody. So in film we have normally like three main oh my god, I have the name in Dutch, but I don't have it in like screens. We have like the total shot, which is normally when the camera is very far away and you see actually, well, you should be seeing me, the whole of myself. So I propose that we all put the camera somewhere where you can be completely in the screen yourself. So you see your whole self in the room or in the space, that you see yourself from top to from completely from a distance. Can I see everybody? Yeah, try to come in the whole screen yourself. So the theme of the total shot, the reason normally we have a total shot is to show the context where film is happening. So in which landscape is it happening? How many people are we dealing with? Is there a house? Is there, you know? So the whole point is that you see the context of the place. Then normally we can now take the camera and try to get to the middle shot. Yeah, and I see people moving their arms and stuff, that they're welcome to do this. Also do, you know, whatever in your context. Then we have the middle shot, which is like, normally you have a little space above the head and you see the body. And the film is built up in this alternating between the middle, the total, and then the close up. So now the middle shot is more to get closer to the main character or the other character. So you're getting a bit closer, more personal. Then now we can go to the close up. So the close up is where you really see actually you can see the emotion. Normally a close up is to show, bring someone into someone's emotion, where you're really sharing your expression. You can also alternate between back and then forth, and you can just come very up close to the people. So these are the three main like shots that we have. Of course, we have closer, which is called macro, That could be even like really, really close up. Or you could also turn the camera around. So you have the camera facing yourself, and then you have a little icon to turn the direction of the camera. So I propose we just click on that, on the little camera, turning it. So now we're going to go to a very macro shot, meaning we're going to go very, very close to something. So close, it could be anything in your house or anything you want. It could be your face. It could be, as long as you see it up very, very close, that you actually even are losing nearly sight of what it is. You're just now seeing actually a texture. Yeah, I'm seeing. Yeah, so you don't really see, it becomes an abstraction actually, which is beautiful. Okay, thank you very much. And let's see, what else do we have? Oh yeah, so we have the perspective of the camera. So imagine in a film you have a perspective of the camera very, very low, and you can put the camera down and you can stand above your camera. So in a film at this moment, if you would see a shot like this from you'd see someone standing like this in the shot, the camera would be communicating that this person is a very big person. So they are above the others. They are like dominant over the other person. Very good. Wow, I see people really doing an amazing job. Very good. And now we're going to take the camera and go the other way around. So now we're going to go up. And now you see from under, you're looking up, and also already this image, when you're looking up, it makes you very small. So often when they alternate between these two shots, you have the dominant one versus the little one and the big one, and you can play with this, or this happens with the shots of the camera. Very nice. Oh yeah, I was proposing, let's all see if we have something in our house where we could put the camera in. So just like find something where you could put the camera in, so that we use the camera to put it in something, so that you feel as if the image is going into something. So like, I'm gonna put it into my plant. Yeah, in Tarantino films, you see often these shots where you see the camera coming out of the washing machine, or coming out of some place. So it's like the camera is becoming this being. Yeah, I see. Beautiful. Lovely. Okay, let me see. So we can also use the camera as it's used very often, which is like for performative reasons, which is also possible. And we've done it with the window project, where the camera is just put down and simply, maybe you'll hear some music, and maybe you're going to do a nice dance, and you're actually you, not the camera, but you yourself, and your performance is part of what you want to show, or what you want to share with the rest of the group. So in this case, it's about your movement, or your, whatever you want. Or I heard someone say, I want to be a tree. Well, now is the time you can be a tree. Or do a dance, so that will be welcomed as well. Let me just see. Oh yeah, this one is quite exciting. So another exciting proposal is that you use the camera to create suspense. So I propose you all find something, a beginning point and an end point. So you begin somewhere and you bring the camera slowly up, like in this case, it could be my leg. I'm bringing it from my foot, up my leg, up my skirt, up my hip, and then up to my face or to my eye. So you could do anything, choose anything in your space where you're moving the camera from one from A to B or A to C, passing by. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's very exciting.
Okay, I
Wow.
think we have really good instructions, but we can add more things and we can play with our fantasy, with our imagination, and we can also film indoor, but also outdoor if we want to take a walk, for example. And should we show an excerpt from something that we have done or not? What do you think? Because at this point, I think the group is already there.
Okay.
I have the feeling that the people knows how to do it. What do you think, Luz? It's okay?
I don't know, like maybe does someone has any question? Because the performance part is gonna be just to play and to capture different elements, like maybe enter in your space like if it was the first time that you see it, and then try to capture some things that capture your attention and just show it to the camera, and let's see what we build all together.
So
Yeah,
I
this is
wrote something there. Yeah,
sorry, Vishva.
yeah, Marlene.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I
I
have a
was
habit
just
of talking
saying,
over
who
people.
talks? Sorry. Go ahead.
I was just speaking about what if we have background music in all of our lives. Like if doing live and someone was playing background music for us. That's a fantasy that we have heard about before, but here it's going to become true for you. And I've written a very small piece of writing which I would like to read, and then we can go on to the experiment. My storytelling emergency is an emergent ambition to make world better suited to the quiet corals we are created in. Those that keep us out. To be here is me. To be here fully is a call to the wind. Can't be every which way, but it can be without knowing which way. It's an invitation to play. And Camilo goes after me, and then let's see.
Well, I just want to say, yeah, I agree. We can like practice directly. That's the idea of having this window project. But I want to remember, maybe for me also, but for the new ones, the window project also talks about this frame, and that's that's the window we have for your what you want to tell us. It's today we are called to experiment, but to this idea we've got after lots of conversation to go in deep in what is to be communicated and connected right now in this moment with you. So we want to see, yeah, something from you also. If you want something to say, it's going to get out with the time, but if there's something special you want to say, use your window for that. Like we are connected through this window. So I just wanted to say that. That's like the feeling I have.
Before starting, I would hear some word from Akko, which I'm very happy that you are here. It's a long time that I don't see you. So Akko, because Akko was part of the, sometimes she came in the in the audio lab, and so how is going, Akko?
Thank you, Emilio. It's going well.
Okay. So
Glad
I'm happy.
to be here and to see all of this experimentation. Yeah, thank you.
So are you ready?
I just wanted to add something about the window project. So there is no, like, as you may have understood already, this is like there is no right or wrong way to do it. So you just you can use your body, but you can also use the camera. It depends if you're on your phone or not. You can use the camera turning it to the external space. You can also use your hands with the camera, because, for instance, if you can use it as a tool, like if you cover it, then it's dark, you know. You don't need to take off your video if for a moment you don't want to, you're busy doing something else, I don't know. But like to just shut your camera, you can cover it, you can use your body with the camera as well. And the sound is also another part we discovered while doing the window project, that if you play a song in your room, it doesn't work, like Zoom doesn't like it that much, and it comes out all weird. So that is not very possible, and we tried to do it, you know, like there's a couple of us who are going to play songs, but you can, of course, talk, sing, do whatever else you want to do with your audio. If you go out on the street and there's sounds, please activate your mic. And it's a flow between all the participants. And the fact that the idea is to use the tool to connect rather than disconnect, you know, individuals who are far away in this case. And so feel free to use your microphone as well, not only the video, because it's part of the improvisation as well. But just know if you want to play a song that might not come out. That's it.
So do you need some time to, I don't know, to collect something that has been shown or to go somewhere? Do you need 5 minutes to do the things, preparation, or you want to start? I give you 5 minutes, okay? I give you 5 minutes to organize something for the performance.
Yeah, maybe just Ooh.
In the meanwhile, we play some.
To
Pick
sum
some
it up,
objects or something that will help you to like show around, or maybe something to write, do some doodling, so whichever.
Yeah, you can write, you can draw, you can do whatever you want and follow patterns. You're gonna see it's you just
Najike just joined the call right now. So I'm just going to recap everything that we have discussed over here. Najike, what we are doing is we're using our camera phones or cameras in a playful exploration of ourselves, what our cameras can do. We are using the tools at our hand into a form of play. You can play off. We have given some people a basic introduction of what we have experimented with, what we have come to play with. And there will be background music. You can look at other people's videos, or you can do your own video, and you can get an inspired experiment, try different experiments over here. What is going to happen is, in the next couple of minutes, all of us are going to just start using our mobile phones or our laptop cameras to record in a different way.
Yes, and you can get inspired by what the other people are doing, like you can follow a color, you can follow a movement, you can go explore in a way that you find curious because somebody else did something. Yeah, it's a way also to connect each other.
So first of all, everybody should take their camera on in a way to play. Okay, well, we will have some. There is another one coming. We will have the end. At the end of the performance, you will see the end on the screen. So this means that it's finished. And okay.
And we will also tell you that it's the end by that. So that's also, because if you're just playing, we will tell you when it ends.
Okay. So can we start? Nothing else to say? No more direction? No suggestions? Okay, let's start. Where are you?
Right here with you.
Are you there? Where are you?
I am here.
So come sacchiù, Carmeli Cirù, Salvato Maron, Marano Salvato, e bombi a guerra! Parlando perché si ragionava che si parte non ci spiegava a dove passi non grano cresce riesce o non riesce sempre grano che lo cresce se rilla mamma se rilla pure a me quando ho fatto con me più cicciantone per benzina nire come che se una guarda da sé la pressione se va trovando mo che sta che cogliuto buono di che lo fotte nire come e signorine caprichine fanno amore per marocchini e marocchine si vottano là e signorine che pensano American Express, Rambo dollar che paga i prezzi, si no è Napolis e mette in mano a Roisa, leva da pistuta, leva da pistuta, pisti pacchina, leva da pistuta, American Express, Rambo dollar che paga i prezzi, si no è Napolis, mette in mano a Roisa, leva da pistuta.
My storytelling emergency is an emergent ambition to make the world better suited to the quiet quarrels we are created in, and those that keep us out. To be here is me. To be here fully is a call to the wind. It can't be every which way, but it can be without knowing which way. Without knowing which way.
Daddy and Mommy
Sometime I feel like a motherless child. Sometime I feel motherless child. Sometime I feel like a motherless child. Just a long, long way from my home. Lord, just a long, long way, Lord, from my home.
There is no liberation without community.
Moments I invite are just fears of my mind. The light, light up the sky. Know how to be, I know how to bite, take you to the fight. All this jazz simply about despair as a structure, and I don't know how to bring it down. Red-eyed crow, the red-eyed crow that was throttling on the power line in front is gone now. Didn't like him being there. I didn't like him being there before. But now I feel bereft at his absence. Tells me no more, answers me no more. That's what you get for refusing to listen to land and kin. Suddenly, can't feel the underground water anymore. Yet, what water means? The stuff that comes out of a tap. The river has run dry. Now we are dragging across hot sand. Our canoe across hot sand. Tyson yun kapota. You cannot know anything but by personal experience.
Who are you?
That is not where I am. That is not where I am.
My heart is here.
गुम है किसी के प्यार में हम सुबह शाम फिर नहीं मिल पाए लेके उसका नाम हाय राम हाय राम
Yeah.
So we can come together now and speak about what we experienced.
First of all, I would ask to Luz if she has recorder. Yes? Okay.
I didn't forget this time.
Okay.
Do you want me to show it now, or do you want
No,
to?
maybe we can just hear some comments or some, just to know, especially from those who came for the first time. So, because we already experienced.
Come on, who is breaking the ice?
I like the experience, but in a certain moment, it was too much for me.
In which sense?
Many physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, a great movement into myself.
Wow.
I like it, but it was hard. It was not easy, especially at the end.
Thank you, Carla Gloria.
Vanessa, would you like to say something about your experience about this kind of exhaustion?
Yes, I was just thinking, Who just said that? Carmela, no?
Gloria.
Gloria. No, I completely identify with Gloria. Like it's indeed a very intense, for me as well, very intense experience, because you're constantly adapting and having to look and having to act, and it's a very intense engagement. And I'm not sure if you were there from the beginning or not, or I have a feeling that you came in. I'm not sure if you, but yeah, for me as well, even now also, like, phew, I was like, phew. But I'm really glad I've shared it with others. And that it really flowed, it really flowed. Everyone was really flowing.
I keep on thinking, for example, right now we came to the natural or more usual way of communicating through this window, through this Zoom. It's again face. I had the camera and stuff, and like being sometimes very unfocused. Right now, I feel my body all focused. So I would like to ask Zoe. I will not. She's not there right now. Ah, yeah. You said you had so much fun here in the chat. Can you explain that fun? How it feels?
No.
By the way, Zoe, your smile is explanation enough.
No, I can't explain. I've never experimented with two cameras before. That was so much fun having two perspectives and everyone else's perspective at the same time, and also my cat's perspective, who thought we were being really weird. I just really enjoyed it. Thank you.
So
thank you.
I will support your point, Zoe, that it was not exhausting for me at all. It was actually liberating, like not losing myself somehow, and just being the game, whatever it was.
For me, it's like I have the feeling every time that at the beginning, I'm a little bit, I mean, it gets better while I adapt to it. At the beginning, it's a little bit like coming from another world, and then you attune. And then by the end, I didn't want it to end, you know, like I saw the Emilio sign and I was like, okay, but I thought it was like a right point in which we were all kind of inside the thing. I don't know, it's different perceptions. There's people maybe going, I don't know, going deeper at the beginning, or other people after. I don't know. I have the feeling it gets like it takes a while to get into the mood, like a little while, and then when you're in, you can just go on. And now we experienced it in like closed places, but it's very interesting when you're outside as well, because you really explore your surroundings, and you can like involve other people, like describing what they do, or like put their sounds, you know, like if you don't want to show them, obviously, and you can maybe imagine how it could be. But it was fun.
So I would be bold enough to say that sometimes you need stimulation, and sometimes you can bring it out from your own self. That creativity. And if you're not able to pick up on the beat that you need stimulation, or you need to play with someone else's movement and respond, be in conversation, then you feel lost. And I might be completely off the mark over here, but just offering that as a suggestion.
Does Xiaomi or Marjo want to share anything of your experience?
Also, G. Brooker, or Hebruke. Maybe you want, as you write, rightly? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I thought it was very playful, but I had to, come a little bit out of my comfort zone. And but then when that happened a little bit, I enjoyed it very much, actually, and also to be busy with the with the camera from different perspectives. And I went on my balcony outside, and that gave a whole different feeling. And so I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, nice experience.
Thank you.
There's still some people quite playing. For example, Vishva and Ako. Maybe Ako, you want to tell us what's with you right now, what you are feeling and trying to communicate. But also, I want to remind, maybe as our cats see us moving weirdly, it's also weird to see us every day, maybe connected, very silent, to a camera, to a computer. I just want to reflect on that. So I want to express, well, in a moment I was playing with a mirror and like trying to knock and like break that mirror, that window, like to try to communicate when Emilio was saying also I'm here, and then Luz also, and like I'm also here, like knocking this screen. And well, I don't know, Ako, or maybe Sierra also. Sierra, welcome. You are one of our mothers in this audiovisual circle.
From the mothership.
Mama Sierra.
Grandmother. I'm sorry, I came late. I was in another session, so I just caught the very end of it. But judging by the smiles and the energy, I'm really happy to hear. It was a wonderful experience, and I can just imagine it. And no, just really grateful that this feels like an ongoing experiment of incredible creative people coming together and creating magic, and really happy to have it in this space.
And just the tip of the iceberg, Sierra.
I know.
We have done way more and way different stuff.
I know. I'm so happy for this.
Xiaomi, it's the name of your phone, but please.
Xiaomi, you want to share something with us? And then Gloria, please.
How are you?
Hello.
Hello, everyone. So my real name is Flavie, not
your
not
voice
Xiao.
is not coming, and we don't know your name.
Hello, me.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we do.
Okay. So I'm really glad to be here with you today. My real name is Flavie, and sorry for my how can I say, my language. I'm Francophone. I'm not really speak English. I'm from Benin.
Hi, Benin.
And I want to thank Ako. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hello.
It gets a little bit delay, but we are hearing. It's fine.
Okay. So I'm from Benin, and my native language is French, not English. So I'm trying to practice. So I want to thank Ako who invited me to follow this session, and I'm really glad to be here with you. And what can I say? I really enjoyed the moment that I passed. I joined with a few minutes, so I joined later, but I really, really appreciate the moment and learn a lot about how we can use phone to express something, how we can make other people make other people or share with other people what we feel, what we see, and so on. And just thank you. Thank you. And so um oh, it's okay now. I'm just lost.
Yeah, it started
Just
with
thank you.
the whole thing started with the windows. Like we were in Zoom windows, and we thought, what is outside our windows, like our real windows, and that's where the
Yes.
project started. Because we could only see the face front, like just the face.
So
that's my face.
This laboratory, of course, is open to everybody. I mean, so this is just one of the things that we do, but we also do other things that if you are interested in cinema, in images, also I would say in general in a cultural sphere, we will be happy to see you between us when we meet once in a while. I mean, once in a month or more or less, or maybe twice in a month. So
it's okay for me. I will participate to the session with pleasure, if I can. With pleasure.
So how you can contact us, Camilo?
I can give my number, and if you are interested, we can share with you our next activities. Gloria, you want to tell us something meanwhile?
Yes, just to tell you that I am also glad. I game, I enjoy, but it was hard. And one more thing is that I am a popular educator. Then I work in the countryside in Mexico with indigenous people and with youth people. And we usually use this kind of resources, but for me, this session was very intensive. But I like it, and I usually do things like that. Thank you.
So cool, Gloria. Well, I'm going to put my number there. We can also have a couple, maybe anyone, Marlene or someone. But what I was inviting you to also to think, as Emilio was saying, is that we've got to this experience of the window project, the one that we brought today, from others that we've having in I think a audiovisual circle. This is maybe the main experiment together, and it has been very fun, but also lots of feelings and heads and conversations through email and through also these Zoom conversations. Like also we have that's what you can see in the website. I'm going to share the link later. Yes. There, Marlene shared the first session we did. We do this as also when we gather. We normally do also or evolve in this conversation through also the experiment, but also through getting into some ideas. For example, how we are representing violence in the emergence that in these years we've had lots of violence around us, and how we communicate that. And then we complemented that with beauty, and then we start watching also. And for example, there's more people with experience in audiovisuals than others. For example, Vanessa, she brought also this technical stuff that made also think. So that's what we are doing, and we want to reproduce that with the new people also to nurture all what we are doing, also to somehow give back to the Alliance an idea of what can we do. Right now with the Zoom and the reimagining education, we have this opportunity to share this alternative, and we hope we will have other other new ideas that makes this project and other projects in audiovisual circle to evolve. So very welcome.
And do not forget. Sorry.
So,
thank you.
So all of us. Someone wants to say something before me. I can let them speak before we.
Can I share?
Yes.
So the pictures you see displaying are actually from the Ecoversities regional gathering that was held in Africa, in Benin, where Flavine and JK, Naomi, and the rest were present. So we were in Benin for about 12 days, and we connected with nature as well as with culture. And so you can see all of these beautiful pictures and videos playing were actually captured during those moments. So it was a very beautiful thing. I'm sure JK and Flavine and Naomi can recall with what they are seeing here. So I just wanted to share and also to remind them of the moments that we had together. It was really, really beautiful.
Yes, and we are going to just wrap up because other people are starting to come into the room for the next meeting, I guess. Well, the point being that this experiment of audiovisual labs, which is the Windows project, what can it be? If we can do it with a little more tendings, if we can bring it together. When we come into these circles, when we check in, there are hard stories that we have, that we are living. Let it be Palestine or something else. But can we bring it in an audiovisual format, like a movie? Can we bring in the chaos and make it exemplified not in words, but in something more artistic which helps us process it and doesn't burden the other person? If we can do this somehow, that our introduction period gets smaller, our check-ins become sharper, we can communicate from more than words, we can communicate from more creative endeavors, then we can somehow, we're open to, I don't know how, but we are open to create this experience for other circles at the start of their circle so that their grounding and their presence becomes stronger.
We have forgot to say that for the 2026, we want to make a long film. So we are trying to work on this new project, which will be the Thai film, the film of the global planning in Thailand. So will be next. One of the next projects of the Audio Lab.
And just checking the time that we only have 5 more minutes before more people come in. I was thinking that you would like to see a little piece, 5 minutes of what we have created. So I'll share the screen.
We should, let's watch what we have done.
Okay, so there you go. 1, 2, 3.
Emilio, I think we need to cut and finish, wrap it up.
There's a cat there. There's no animal. This cat is really cool. Oh, that's
Should I stop?
No. This is the first time there's no sound.
Okay.
There's the tension building up.
Where are you?
Yes, Gloria.
I arrived late. Then I didn't listen to instruction and just danced.
Here with you.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yes, but it was not exactly the thing that you were looking for.
There?
But it was great.
Where are you?
Gloria, we did a half an hour of explanation before this. We prepared everyone for half an hour. We have had a lot of preparation. But sorry for that.
No, don't worry. No.
I am here. I am here.
That's when I wanted to broke the window. Break the window. That's very interesting. Spring Academy. Yes, Haki Maestro. Feels like watching memories of my past, says Hakima. Oh, Vanessa's having fun.
So we could have given a suggestion of spinning 043. Personal preference.
I can hear you at Vishva hand. Sorry. The music goes with the video of Emilio.
I can see why, Vanessa, you got so tired.
I didn't know which one was which hand was which.
So my suggestion was that we could let people in a couple of screens so that they could play off them, the other person's doings.
My storytelling emergency is an emergent ambition to make the world better suited to the quiet corals we are created in, and those that keep us out. To be here is me. To be here fully is a call to the wind. It can't be every which way, but it can be without knowing which way. Without knowing which way.
Hmm. Hmm. Somehow I was not able to listen to the noise of pages turning while we were watching. I was not even aware of the pages.
long, long way from my home. Lord, just a long, long way, Lord, from my home.
There
Feel
is no
free to
liberation without community. So
feel
Vishva,
free,
it was in there.
feel free to add comments on top if you like.
Yeah, I cannot see you, so whichever thing you feel, like how does it feel actually to now watch what we have created?
Emilio has very good images. Look at.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe before I understand this is a long session, but if there's some comments about how do you feel watching yourselves, Ako, or well, I understand you are not Xiaomi, but sorry, I forgot your name. Zoe, your Brooker, before we start checking out, what do you feel now after like watching yourself about the message and about your experience here? If you have any words, they're very welcome.
Questions like these questions, right?
Also
They are
questions.
violent. They're violent questions. They don't know what they feel right now. They are in the feeling. They don't want words to it. Let them arise. This is a hard learning that I've had. When you try to put into words things that you're barely grasping yourself, you lose it. The example would be if you ask a 5-year-old child while he's learning to ride a bicycle, how are you doing it? He will fall down.
For me, something that I'm noticing is that having the two cameras was way harder than just one. And also, normally I do it when I'm at home that there is a lot of nature. And then that definitely, there is way more interesting things going on there. Um, so yeah, I also felt at the end a little bit like, oh, what do I do now? And also,
I just fears of my mind.
I observed that when the music was there, there was kind of a lot of synchronicity, no, in
Know how to be.
images.
I know how to bite.
It is
Or
very difficult
may-
to see the entire scene because you are always kept from one rectangle at a time. It's difficult to put all the things together, but this is very interesting because you see in a way everything, but you see in particular something. So there are two these perspectives together.
I am noticing that my camera doesn't turn and that it's really annoying how small the screen is. Like it doesn't turn, so that's a pity actually, because it's a tiny and it's vertical and it's vertical in a horizontal space. So that's a pity. But I don't know why, but it is what it is.
Yeah, to be in front of the camera all the time would be difficult.
Can't feel the underground water anymore. Get what water means. A stuff that comes out of a tap. The river has run dry. Now we are dragging across hot sand. Our canoe across hot sand.
How did it feel sitting like that, Camilo?
I was trying to get into the window, like whatever limits I had, I was like going into that trip. I was like trying to get into.
Zoe exploring the limits, like creating distance and moving away from the screen to just, yeah, she's lost. There is this thing where you're the author and the viewer both. Sometimes, if you can attain both of them together, that's special. And sometimes it is overburdening because the mind comes in.
I'm also noticing how much it affects the state I'm in order to create. Because normally I think that I do more funny things, and today I felt a little bit angry for some reason, and I can see that that's also in the shots. Like in all the faces are kind of angry.
And I think Gloria danced for the whole time, so I can understand if that was exhausting.
So there's something funny with the computer camera that happened just now with like the techno music, because I had two cameras. No, I had the phone and the computer because I wanted to play sound from the computer, but now it just zoomed in a couple of times by itself. So another thing that is interesting is the randomness of the technology that sometimes you cannot control, and it goes and takes its own pace. I don't know how that happened, but I just noticed now the camera of the computer was doing something without me doing anything, which is kind of interesting. And yeah, but the other thing, so the other thing is it's a very versatile tool, this window thing, because when you get into it and you understand better the technology, you can really kind of shape it, even if we were deciding to do it with a theme, you know, because like when we did it with like between us, and of course we were all like dragged into like very serious conversations about, because everything we do is to try to live in a different way to cope with how the world is right now, and of course even through this window project, you can create something that is going along certain themes and prepare it also not to leave everything to improvisation also. I mean, what I'm saying is that it's versatile, so it can be used. And
the comments that came today have been of two kinds. One is to explain a concept, and another is talking about the observation that we have had over here. So I think when we are talking about the patterns that we can find over here, rather than talking about concepts, we are more present to what's happening over here rather than getting lost again.
I think that we are done over there.
Okay. Are we real?
We are real.
Okay.
The second reality.
Okay.
But someone is singing, no?
Yeah, I hear that.
Yes.
Who's singing?
I don't know. Let me see if it's me. Maybe. Yeah. No. Okay, now we are real.
Yeah. Well, friends, we are 4 minutes away from the ending moment that we were meant to. So it's nice if we start our checkout. I think it's nice if someone wants to say something else. Anyone from the audiovisual laboratory, but now that you are part of also the new ones and the ones who come to the workshop, please, if you have anything special to tell us, you are very welcomed. I'm very pleased that this is happening. It's very fun. The idea is also we can share more expressions and sensations in the future. Maybe going deeper into what can we do with this experiment or tool.